What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our second installment of the InSyn Podcast. We got some guests that I've really been looking forward to having on the show today. Some guys that I've had the pleasure of teaming with, and the vibes are unmatched with these guys. So right above me, we got my boy Cham, and then on the far bottom right, we have TK. What's going on, boys?
What's going on?
Dude, it's so funny because when we actually started talking about the podcast, like a week ago or so, we were talking about bringing you guys on. Yeah.
First two, yep.
Oh yeah. You know we bring the vibes.
The duo.
The duo.
So, if you guys just want to give a small introduction about yourself and just kind of what you do, so that way the people know you a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm Cham. I go to college at William Peace University in Raleigh, North Carolina. I play baseball. I'm getting my bachelor's in business, and I like having with TK and Leo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I also went to college at William Peace University in downtown Raleigh. Did play baseball there. Graduated. I'm now 25, so a little bit of an old head here. As I was telling them earlier, my back hurts really bad this morning from sitting in the chair, so that doesn't tell you. There you go. But yeah, really similar. Like to just get on, especially play GBs with Leo and Cham. It's really fun. The vibes are always super high, in the highs and the lows. So, and then last night, obviously playing with people from InSyn again was really fun and always a good time with them.
So it's funny because like I actually wanted to bring back like everyone. So like I wanted to bring back Tip. He doesn't have the game, so we couldn't bring him. And
he's too busy at Auburn.
It sucks that we went down to 8's because like Julian or Beans. He had work, but I was gonna ask him. And then I mean obviously there's Horace, Gunna, and Goose.
Yeah.
Goose said that he doesn't play at all anymore. Gunna responded back but didn't really say anything, and then Horace was scrimming with his new team, and then I was trying to think of other people. Like I mean,
Tipsy.
Alpha was scrimming with his team. Tipsy, I don't know. I haven't really heard from him in a while, but last time I talked to him, he doesn't play either. But then I saw something that said that he's back, so like.
I don't know. He hits him up for 8 sometimes. Tipsy, if you're watching this, sorry. I'm just usually playing GBs or I get off. So I'm not ignoring you. I promise.
I will say.
Go ahead. No, you're good. You're good.
I will say, no matter like who from Syndicate I play with, like the vibes are always there. Like literally, like. It's
because on the last podcast we talked about that. Like we're all about the vibes. We look for the vibes.
Yeah,
like,
you put TK, whoever you want from Syndicate. Like the vibes are always there.
We got Pasty in the second game yesterday.
Yeah, always a blast. Good to see Pasty back on the sticks there too. Yeah, just as I don't know, just completely out of the water here. When TK was saying his back was hurting, I totally thought he was going to say from carrying that GB squad last night. Completely missed that opportunity. But yeah, I mean, it's always a blast playing with these guys.
We actually. Okay, so what was it? End of Modern Warfare season that we kind of parted ways? Right?
Wait, what?
I said, was it end of Modern Warfare season that we parted ways?
Yeah, I think it was like.
Yeah.
I think it was at the end when everybody was at that point, like. And I think Leo always has, because Leo said this probably more than anybody I know, but like that game really turned into like people just getting cameraed, and then. Like the guns, like you're getting 2-shot, you're getting 1-shot with a sub. Like it was just the game just turned into a mess. And I mean, they never ever got control of the spawns in that game whatsoever. So
not even attempted to.
No,
I think it was kind of a culmination at the end of that game of everybody getting so frustrated with the game itself and just like not winning as much as we wanted to, and everything kind of just fell apart here. But.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the game in general. I was about to say. I mean, look at what happened. Like, as soon as everyone stopped playing, it went to World War II, IW, and Black Ops 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was probably like one of the most fun off seasons the community's ever had. Probably.
That was a blast. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So.
But after we parted ways, they actually started, right, or joined your own kind of org.
So yeah, we can get ECG out of the picture early here. So ECG is a bunch of me and Cham's IRLs, and then I actually am from Williamsburg originally. So a lot of them are from Williamsburg. I played baseball with them growing up and just grew up with these guys. And like very similar, like just a very vibey group. If you're ever in the party chat or can join the party chat when we're all in there, it's very funny. But I mean, it's just a really vibey group. We play GBs sometimes. To be honest, the odds of us winning a GB when we're all on are very, very low. We have choked multiple 5-2 leads, but it's super vibey. They're super cool guys. I love them to death. It's a really good time. So maybe sometime we can get one of them in here on this podcast and let them explain themselves because they're hilarious.
They're
Definitely. We love that.
They're the reason why I get on the game every night at 8.
Yeah, they're hilarious, bro.
But they joined them, started that whole team, and then we actually hit them up. It's kind of been in a little bit of debate for a little bit, right? Kind of, you guys kind of coming back, but like playing with us again and everything, and then we moved into like after what was it? Right after Leo kind of retired was when it started, right?
Yeah,
after Leo retired, yeah.
Yeah, and then we formed the content team, the SynSlammers.
Yes.
I mean, if you guys want to talk about that a little bit and what that consists of.
I kind of let Leo go first with the SynSlammers.
I'll put the GIF on right now just to show people.
Yeah. Basically, we just play like GBs, and we just kind of chirp at people in game, and basically SynSlammers like talking about like, choke slamming kids, and so I just like we just go off, and even if we don't go off, like we get had, we're still like chirping, and it's just.
I'll play the video of Leo's trick shot right now as well.
I'm chilling.
Alright, I'm putting my settings up. Hold on, I'm putting on to like 10.
No way you hit this shot. 50 gifted if you fucking hit this shot, dude. One in the chamber. Let's go, baby. Come on.
Where's he at? You need to stun him for me or something. Where's he at? Do you know?
I already stunned, bro. That's top of it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
my trick shot top 10 years, legendary. So yeah, that's really what it is. We're just like a GB grinder team that's just putting out content for Indiana Syndicate. Yeah.
Oh man, those videos.
Not gonna lie, I woke up to that video of Leo trick shotting and I like literally just like put my phone down and tried to just go back to sleep. It was just like.
No, I was on the other side of the map, and I think it was me. It was a 2v1, right? And,
yeah, it was you and me.
I was on the other side of the map, and I'm like, "Yo, I'm in lights," and he was like, "All right, hang on, let me turn my sensitivity up." So he turned his sensitivity up mid game. He goes, "All right, I'm gonna go for it," and then like he goes for it, and I guess now I know he missed horribly, but like I genuinely thought like he was actually gonna hit this shit, and then posted all over the place. So that was funny.
Who was commentating?
That was me.
I think that's Cham,
I was like, one in the chamber, here we go.
Oh,
yeah.
Man, that was good.
It's hilarious.
So, kind of, we wanted to bring him on the podcast. We know the vibes are real heavy, and we wanted to make a really fun podcast for our second episode. Not that the first one wasn't, but really kind of.
We do also stream our slamming. So you can check out my Twitch, Goosebomb, or you can check out TK's TK Mayday, and you can see, you can hear the comms, or you can just see us, goofing off or going hard. What
TK just
we'll drop some links.
Ain't it?
Yeah, the face cam is live, so it's definitely pretty comical seeing the reaction to. I wish I would have had it when the whole thing was going on with Leo's trick shot that he was doing.
Oh man.
But you'll definitely see my mouth drop a couple times, or maybe me slam my fucking head into the desk, one or the other. So either or.
We'll drop the links in the description for these guys if you wanna tune in.
So kind of going into some more like team stuff. We did have a couple matches played throughout the week. Our CACL team, which is our Syndicate Black team, I think they actually have one more match they still have to do. But I'm pretty sure if they win, they go into playoffs. They lost their last match, 1-3. It was just kind of problematic. There's a couple of things going on. Our K7 kind of put together pickup squad absolutely dominated. It was actually brutal. I kind of felt bad. That fucking, and I mean, I'm sure we're probably going to talk about revamp here in a few topics, but oh man, he absolutely destroyed them.
Question, is K7 still doing the 18 and older thing?
Yes.
They are. Okay.
So,
yeah.
Weird question.
They basically got approved by Activision. The league is now owned by Activision, so they have to follow Activision rules.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty cool, actually. But now they're a little bit more stricter on some stuff. But we also just picked up a Siege team. They had their qualifier match for AGN yesterday. First round, there was a problem that popped up. They had a forfeit, and then they had to make a losers bracket run. They had to play 6 or 7 games straight. They got all the way to the last game and faced like a really high amateur team and ended up losing. So they played. I want to say they played like fucking 4
a lot of matches
4
last
hours
night.
Straight without skipping a beat. Right after each match, they had to keep playing. So I would have been burnt out if I was them too.
Yeah, props to those guys for making it that far, because that's not easy.
Yeah,
Anytime you got to make a losers bracket run like that.
They have, I think, 2 more qualifiers for 2 different leagues coming up here pretty soon as well. I think that's pretty much the recap of the week.
That game is no joke.
No,
Yeah, that game's insanely hard.
Oh my god.
So while we were actually doing the video yesterday, I was popping in just to see how things were going. And
All right.
Siege comms are absolutely ridiculous. It is nuts. And there's a guy on the team named Surge who's disgusting. And obviously you see people play PC and you see him flick and stuff, but this man flicks straight to people's heads. They're disgusting.
Looks like straight hacks half the time.
That's what
It's
I told him.
like revamps Reed last night.
Oh my gosh, that was unreal.
I told him that though too. I was like, dude, people accuse you of hacking? Because if that happened to me, I'd be like, oh, this guy's fucking hacking. No way. But he said not really. But he said if they were to play like casuals, a lot of people do. So, kind of going into this weekend as well. Today's Saturday, the 23rd. Today kicks off the first Cold War CDL matches. If someone wants to kind of go into that and who's playing this weekend and whatnot.
Yeah, first match. Go ahead, you got it. No, you got it.
Oh no. So right now, they just started playing is Subliners versus Dallas Empire, and then after that match, we can talk about. Actually, let's talk about who do you think is gonna win that match out of.
Make some predictions.
Gotta be Dallas.
Close. Yeah.
That's not gonna be close.
Yeah.
No.
I think with that loss to Zuma, that Subliners team's gonna that's a big loss. That team needed Zuma, just his presence and S&D presence as well, and it's gonna be that's a tough dude to replace, especially somebody who has that.
Also, you replace him with ASIM, who's
Yeah.
Is not as good. I think is not as polished as Zuma.
One thing I'm excited about for that match is how Diamond Con is gonna do, just because I'm always rooting for people in the challengers, being brought up, and so he was gonna be he was assigned to their academy team, and so I'm excited to see how he's gonna play. But I definitely think
watched
Dallas.
scrims with him.
Roster?
As we speak right now, he's playing.
I think so. Yeah.
I want to see Shotzi's movement in this game and see what it looks like.
I'm interested to see that too. I wonder if he's going to be as dominant in this game as he was. I'm also interested to see once they start getting back to LAN if he is as good on LAN, because it's got to be.
Billy and Shotzi really struggled on LAN.
Yeah.
That's the
Didn't
thing.
he go 8-33 or something?
Yeah, they got fried.
Yeah, his first event. Yeah.
Yikes.
But Diamond, I really think Diamond Con's gonna after his first this weekend, he's gonna struggle a little bit. But after he finds out how it feels, I think he's gonna fry, because I was watching scrims with him when he was scrimming normal challengers teams, and he was frying, and then he was playing these pro teams, and he was still doing really well. I think he's going to be like a standout player this year.
I mean, it can't be much different from. I mean, I get it is a little bit different, but like from playing top amateur teams and playing pro teams, I feel like playing top amateur teams would be a little bit harder because they have young talent, people who are like next up, coming up, and then you have pros who, obviously they're pros for a reason, but I mean, young talent like that who you don't know anything about. I mean, I feel like he's kind of at an advantage now.
Yeah, I think also like that's a great point to the fact of like DiamondCon's obviously really good, but he's also coming in online, right? So like we talked about Illy and Shotzi on LAN. We also didn't see Mac or Awakening on LAN, right? Like they've played LAN before, but like you're not playing LAN looking at like even on one team now. Like obviously I'm an Optic Gaming fan, but like if I'm looking at Scump, Dashy, Formal, and Envoy, I'm like, bro, like what? Like no way, I'm about to get had for fucking 20 minutes. So like Mac and them are discussing, but they're sitting in their home on Google Fiber getting 1,000 down. Like of course you're gonna fry.
Like, well, when you put them in front of thousands of people who are rooting against them, who are rooting against them,
gaming fans too.
Exactly,
like,
literally,
so
just a sea of green wall. Yeah, it's like.
I mean, just when we played like game night LANs, like
that
like
it's so different.
There was like what?
Just chaos. People like standing up, yelling across the table.
Yeah, that was enough for me to be like, oh shit, like.
Like even last night, like when we're playing 8's, I'm like, oh shit, like if someone was in front of me, like at some of those points, I would have stood up and be like, yo, like.
Dude, if there is any chance that we can get all of us in a room to play 8's. And do a big LAN.
Oh my God.
That would be comedy. We have to make that happen sometime.
Yeah.
TK, when last night, like I started the one on raid when Panda was like laying down and you were standing up above him. I 2-pieced you guys. I started screaming. I was like, oh my, I hyped over the littlest things because like I'm still like learning this game, so it's like. If I get a type 2-piece, I'm like crazy.
Yeah, you know what's crazy though is Ginzy's like kind of in the coming up stages of like playing, yet the fucking ego is just pre-match
there
lobbies,
was multiple
man.
times that was very questionable on your end.
You can ask.
I was watching it.
Leo and Cham. I try not to get super mouthy. I like to keep my composure and stay pretty quiet during the matches. I don't say anything. So. Pretty much the same in that regard.
Yeah. Only thing we'll hear from TK is like I'm going rogue, and then he just does his own.
he checked.
Yeah, and then
the heat check clip, bro.
He checked. Dude, get the fuck off me, bro.
Yeah, that's my favorite clip of all time.
That's easily my favorite clip.
He checker.
I died. Oh my god, that's a fun.
So we want to go into the second match.
Yeah.
I said we could talk about the 8's in a little bit.
Yeah, our second match is LAG, which is Los Angeles Guerrillas versus Seattle Surge, which is right after the other one we just mentioned, which I think Seattle Surge is going to come on.
I think it's going to be close, but I think Seattle's probably going to win.
I'm going to
I got Seattle.
I'm going to say LAG.
I'm saying LAG.
Yeah.
I don't know. That squad, I just don't feel like. I mean,
Apathy has a kid now. He's putting his kid on his back. You know, he's got to do it for the fam. So.
you start looking at these like Seattle, right? Like last year, everyone's like somebody's got to help Sam. Like, bro, no one is helping Sam on that current roster either.
Yeah.
Pristini, like everybody, even myself, like Optic Chicago, Ty's like, all right, like he's playing for Chicago. Like everyone gas him up. Like now you're watching him play and he's on another team again. And you're like, all right, this guy's pretty bad at the game. Like seriously. So
I feel that.
Yeah, it's just like that team on paper has potential to be really good with looking at the way that those players played in games past, but just like, I mean, thinking about that Seattle Surge team last year, like on paper, those guys were nasty, and then just could not get everything to work together here. So it's like you got to have. We know Octane's going to be disgusting. Dude's just a freak. But it's really those guys. I mean, Gunless has got to step up, and or else that team's going to fall apart. I don't know. I think
Looney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to step up
Last
too.
44, he was really good.
I'm actually excited to see all these teams play because, I mean, like I think moving down the 4v4, it sucks losing that fifth man, like when you have all stars all around, and like having to drop somebody. But I think doing that, we talked about it last time. It only makes the teams better now. Like,
it increases the competitive nature of makes everything.
So then the final match of today
is Atlanta FaZe versus Florida Mutineer. So that's gonna be a really good match because I've seen both of them play each other, and it was I think FaZe 3-0'd them, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be close.
I don't know how that team again.
Do we even need to make predictions for that game?
No.
I got FaZe 3-0 with some sauce.
I think FaZe can 3-0 everybody in this league if they really wanted to.
I don't
know if they're gonna 3-0.
Yeah,
I definitely see Florida taking a map. What? I don't know, but I definitely see them taking a map. I'm excited to see how Neptune's gonna play. He got called up.
Did you pick
to
him
play?
up?
Yes, I did.
Yep.
I did pick him up in the fantasy league that we have. But I'm excited.
Entire team is just fucking gone now.
Everybody left. Zuma left. Hydra's still in Paris.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So. But yeah, definitely Atlanta's gonna win that.
And then Sunday's matches.
Give me. I don't know who plays first.
It is
London against Paris.
London and Paris. Yep.
London.
London's got to take that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Paris could be a sleeper team. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that could be a really sleeper team with Scraps, because Scraps was super good in BO4, and this is kind of a game that's like a little bit like BO4, and he was so good at BO4. He was a top 5 player, I think. And you can go.
Leo, are you picking Paris?
Yeah, I'm rooting for Fire on this one. So again, he was the top amateur last year, and he got picked up by Paris. So I'm rooting for Fire. Plus, I've been following him on Twitter, and some of the stuff he's been doing, like clip wise, is ridiculous. So see how he does.
Do you see him swimming in raid, in that little puddle? I was like,
clip.
oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a hot take here. I don't think Paris wins the series until like the 5th homestand.
No shot.
Yeah, they're bad, dude. Like you gotta look around. Like side note, I don't know how Weston is not on a team. First off,
agreed.
But like, I think London got better than they were last year.
I think that London team has potential to be really good this year.
So
I totally agree.
To Leo's point, like Fire, will have a huge part in that Paris team.
Yeah, he has to.
Mm-hmm.
He has to.
He to play well, or else that won't be good. Yeah, I agree.
I think it's like a battle of the sleeper teams, honestly. Like, either one can, if Aqua and Classic are good, Fire and Scraps are good, like, they could be a sleeper team on it, but so can London. So it's like really showing like who's better in that sense, and who could really like come out and show some of the teams up.
Who does Toronto play?
They actually play next.
They're up next.
Minnesota.
I like Toronto this year a lot.
Yeah,
I like Toronto too.
I mean, we talked about it last time too. We said that towards the end of Modern Warfare, that team really picked up and started going. Mm-hmm. And I get that was a completely different game, but I mean, I think I don't know how I feel about Minnesota, but I definitely think Toronto probably takes that in a game 4.
Dude, that Phoenix kid's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is. I saw some clips.
He's gross.
Who?
And who else is on that team? It's Zinni, Cammy, and Vance.
Zinni's the most underrated, overrated guy. Like Zinni's solid.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Who's Methods with?
I feel like
it's Toronto, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Zinni.
Yeah.
Yeah, Methods.
Okay.
Zinni.
Okay.
I feel like Cammy's so underrated. He's so good at search and sniping, but sniping's not in the game anymore, which is very
Yeah, what is that?
controversial.
Like that, I'm sorry, but Shank's probably furious about that. But dude, that is the most broken thing. I feel like every single year we're GA now it's GAing something to like you can like minimally pick things.
I don't know if you guys like have heard anything about. I saw something that there's rumors that there's gonna be. Steve, I don't know what's going on there, but that there's gonna be like custom classes, or not custom, but like they're gonna be set classes that only people could use to get rid of GAs and stuff. Like
for the
now, what's your
heard
thought
about
about bringing? Like, I would like to see like an integration of it wasn't BO4. Like they did the voting system for like what you can.
BO3, like picking bands. Yeah, I thought that brought so much dynamic to the game. Like
Yeah.
Like also like there was nothing wrong, and like don't get me wrong, like it's super cool to have all these options for your classes, but there was literally nothing wrong with grip 1, grip 2, quick draw, and like that stuff. Like
and BO4,
yeah, like
it's like I don't get like why add that stuff into the game. Or like, why have such a vast like gunsmith, like whatever they call it, system?
Someone's just gonna post a TikTok on how to get 0 recoil on every gun. Like
exactly.
And I'm gonna use it, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know. It's just the whole GA scenario is weird. Okay, Steve, you got to give us what the hell just happened.
My sister Maya came in and asked if I wanted a hamburger helper, and then she like started running over here because she wanted to be in the video, and I was like, "Get out of here!" And then so I shut my door, and she comes back in. She goes, "Well, then don't ask for any." I was like, "I don't want any." And then she comes back. She was like, "Can I say hi to the video?" And I was like, "No, get out of here."
Take some hamburger helpers.
And then she was like, "I can't wait to see that in the video." And I was like, "Get out of here."
Oh, man.
Anyways, I know the whole GA conversation is probably done with now, but the whole sniper thing pisses me off. I'm over that.
Steve, you got to drop a few clips of you and
I'll put them here
last year.
now.
Where's this kid?
Was there another guy in the field? Was there
Somebody
another guy in the
plant
field?
B.
30
Plant B,
seconds.
plant B.
I'm gonna plant B.
We got one man. Oh my.
We're planting Alpha. Bomb planted. Set the perimeter. We have these.
I got stunned.
Oh, hey, two trench. Deep trench.
I'm gonna nade deep.
TV, you're fucking.
Let's go! Let's go! It's on stream! You saw it here first!
Ooh. Yes, Shank was gross with the snipes. And
he was filthy. Yeah.
I feel
like
heat.
The thing with the smokes this year is if you GA smokes, you gotta GA snipers because there's no way you can stop a sniper in this game, which is why they did it. If they fix the smokes, which you get no aim assist in, and you literally, it's all just pure like aiming without aim assist in that, and it's just like you gotta fix that before you can have snipers, which is really sad because I love sniping too. But
like in GBs, like I would like on Moscow, like pushing A, like having the smoke and like throwing that outer, and like literally you can sit in your smoke and see where other people are and they can't see you, and like I just think that's ridiculous, and I'm kind of glad they.
Yeah, we got to get thermal out of GBs as well. If you're throwing your smoke and looking through it with a thermal, that's broken as hell.
I only did it once, and that's because someone was doing it to us. So like,
I hate that.
I'm a firm believer. If you can't beat them, join them. So I just
Let me get the wall hacks in.
I suck with a sniper. So like when people are like, snipers are OP, I'm like, dude, I still can't hit a shot with a sniper. So it doesn't matter to me. I'm like, more power to you. I can't do shit with it. So.
Did we talk about the last match?
No.
Probably the most hype match, right?
Yeah.
Optic against LA.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. The Nate shot hex. That's
so
I mean, that's
and
just
I saw
that's a COD storyline right there.
When the fans voted on it, like I knew that was gonna happen when they like put that like option that we could like choose who we see play. Like I knew that was coming, but I definitely being a Chicago fan, I'm probably going to pick Chicago for that.
Chicago right here all day.
Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give LA a map.
I'm gonna hide this and not say that I'm wearing the Thieves jersey right now, but I'm 100%. I got the OG confused ring right there. So
Yes, sir.
So I'm going Chicago. Got to go with the hometown boys.
Yeah, I think Chicago 3-0, and I think the control is going to be tough to watch if you're a Thieves fan.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how Cham's
See,
gonna do.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree
going.
with that, actually.
I'm going
No
LA Thieves
shot.
all the way, bro. I hate.
Lord.
I can't say I hate Optic, but I am not an Optic fan. Never will be. I am FaZe and 100 Thieves all the way, so I got 100 Thieves. I see Kenny frying everyone.
I used to be a FaZe fan, and then when they
You matured.
when they franchised, I mean, you gotta rep Chicago being kind of from our area. I mean,
Right.
I think the fact and like look how close we were to going to the homestead last year. So it's like
that still hurts me.
I just think then like I don't know. After the whole Clayster, Zuma, Enable, and Attached kind of broke up, that's when I was like, well, I don't really care anymore. But yeah,
Dude, TJ Halley is bad this year.
Is he really? I'm not.
Yeah, he's bad.
Panda loves
I say
Tej.
that's Andrew's sleeper pick in our draft.
Andrew thinks he's the funniest player of all time.
He is funny. People love to like roast him for whatever reason.
I feel like
Go ahead, Gens.
after this thing, they're gonna drop Tej to a sub and bring up Draza. Draza is insane at this game.
Draza's nasty.
Yeah, he's good. He was good at MW too. That was when he was.
Yeah,
on
he
Optic.
was. Yeah, he was.
So, that's kind of this weekend. We'll really see who. Maybe we have a couple upsets. Who knows? Now we could get into our content day yesterday, which was our InSyn 8's lobby that is gonna take me literally 3 weeks to edit and put together. But I'll play just a couple highlight clips from that now.
Bomb online.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm
Watch you
planning
guys'
their
back.
lobby.
Yeah, watch your flank. I'm kind of wrapping around to see if I can catch him.
Bomb planted. Hold your positions.
Oh my god! No! Rio, no! We're gonna show it! No!
Wait, let me
Oh
see
my
it.
Oh my
god!
god, dude!
No! Rio!
Hey, let me see it.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god, you just shit on him.
Help up.
Hardpoint contested.
Dead. Dead. Dead.
Hardpoint located.
I bite.
Point
Dead.
locked down.
Dead.
Yo, I'm hitting mid, bro. It's round. I'm hitting mid.
Hold the objective.
I'm hitting through mid alley. Revamp dead. Genji dead. Ball game.
And we're back.
But yeah, no, that was definitely fun to get everyone together. And we haven't done an 8's lobby at all this year. So it's really fun just to kind of, play again. Everyone, I think it got kind of sweaty, but I still had a good time.
It did.
Does anyone want to kind of talk about that a little bit? Anyone?
I mean, from the outside, it was really fun to watch. All the games were super close, and
see, that's what I like too. I mean, like the second series we lost 3-0, but it wasn't like they weren't close.
yeah,
It was super close.
Yeah, especially that first series. The first series was like really close too.
What were the teams for those watching?
So the first series, my team was who was my team? Me, Revamp, Mojo, and
Ginzy.
And me.
Ginzy. Oh yeah. For some reason I thought you were on the other team, but that was the very first match.
Yeah.
We played.
Then it was the Slammers, the second team.
Yeah, somehow we put together that roster.
Yes, sir.
TK, Cham, Leo, and Panda. Yeah.
And so first map was Garrison.
Hardpoint.
Hardpoint.
Garrison, Hardpoint.
It was pretty
Moscow,
close, right?
S&D.
Was it 240?
I think 50 points.
Was it?
Yeah.
250.
The last
202?
Yeah.
No, actually, you guys.
Yeah,
got
I
time
think
on that
we
P1.
almost made a comeback.
Yeah, you guys did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
went
we
to-
almost made a comeback. We were down bad and then came back.
Yeah,
After,
we loaded
for
into
some
that
reason,
game,
and
it was like, all right, this is gonna be super fun, like super casual. Everybody's like laughing, and then after the first hill, it was like,
Oh, this
all right,
is...
everybody's
We
gonna start
gotta
getting
buckle
sweaty now. So,
yeah. The second map was Moscow
Search.
which
we got put on.
We got World Starred. Let it be known.
that clip's going on Twitter.
Yeah,
I
that's
definitely
how I put
screamed.
together. I lost my mind on that clip. But yeah, I think we won 6-1. We had a problem with somebody joining the lobby.
6-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we went to the control, which was really close.
Okay, real quick.
I think it was 3-2.
I've never been dunked on before, but all I can like in that moment, like when and you guys will see when Stevie did what he did to me, World Starred me. It felt like I got dunked on, so I can just like imagine what it was like. Yeah.
And to be fair, that was my first time actually doing that to somebody because I'm a pretty basic player. I don't jump when I shoot. I'm not anything fancy. I'm a pretty straight up, like, I'll stand there, shoot. If you kill me, all right. I drop shot, but
Yeah,
King of Headies.
Yeah, that second match.
That was the first time I actually did that. So I lost my shit. That was nuts.
Yeah. But then we went to raid control, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We went up one. You guys went up the first round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we won the second. And then we had the same problem with the same dude joining in.
Milkman.
Which we still don't even know whose friend that is. Or whoever.
No, Milkman was going rogue yesterday.
I'm not gonna lie. I think you guys had that. But I think it was Man Milk,
Oh, was it?
it is Man
which
Milk.
makes it entirely worse. But
and then so we, closed the lobby, whatever, restarted it, and then it went back and forth again. So then it was 2-2, and then it came down to raid control, which was A, and we ended up coming on top. So now it was 2-1, and in my head I was like, wow, we might actually do this. I was like, holy moly. Then we played the hard point.
Crossroads, right?
Crossroads
hard point.
Yeah.
And I think that one was like really close because I think we had to get to P4.
Yeah.
We all spawned out, had to get to P4, and we couldn't get there.
Yeah, it was not close at first. It was like at one point I watched the VOD last night. We were like SynSlammers were down 90 to like 140 at one point. And in my mind I was like, man, this is low key over. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Because Revamp was dropping a nuke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What map was that on?
The problem is we
Crossroads.
lost spawns.
Oh, that's right.
We lost spawns to some
We
of those key hills,
started
and we.
finally anchoring spawns
Mm-hmm.
in the back.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
once
TK, you started going off that.
yeah, I started
that
getting
map.
a little nuts in the back. And then I think Leo had like a big 2-piece on tank side.
Leo went
Like,
off
right-
that map, didn't he?
They were going nuts.
Yeah, I had 6.5 damage. There's like a clip.
Didn't he have like 60,
Where
60 kills?
There's a clip where I had like there's something crazy where I was going crazy for P2. So, but then it was 2-2. SynSlammers ended up taking that map, and then we went to
Crossroads Search,
Crossroads Search. Yeah,
which
Which isn't a CDL search map.
whatever.
But I don't think that could have come down any closer, honestly.
Yeah, that was 6-5. You guys came out.
Which
The battle of Leo and Shank on ice was comedy.
And the battle of freaking TK and Revamp mid map every
Oh my
round.
gosh. TK, break us down. Break down like what were you thinking? Round 11. What was going through your
Well,
mind?
bro, we played specifically you, me, and Cham.
Yeah.
I've played round 11 on that map so many times, and I think it was like Jay-Z probably knows better than me. I think like round 9, I went mid, and Revamp challenged me mid and killed me. So I'm like, all right, it's round 11. Like, mid control is gonna be the most important thing because every map, someone from them has cross tank as well, like 15 seconds in. So we came out. I challenged right. Revamp was there. He chowed, killed him, and Gingy was crossing like 15 seconds in, so killed her. Then someone who picked up a kill outside tank. Somebody got one outside tank. And
Either Andrew or Cham.
Oh yeah, no, that was me. Cause like, so it's funny because at the start of the round, I think Revamp said he was gonna hit mid because he was like, I know TK pushes it every time. So
That's
then
crazy.
he went mid, then died, and then I think someone else died too. So then I was sitting kind of like sandbag area watching back spawn because I was like, someone's definitely gonna be flanking around. Well, no one flanked around, and they shot me in the back from tank.
Yeah.
So I was like, well,
that was me outer tank. I was like, who's looking the opposite way?
Because I chowed mid, killed Revamp or it, whichever one. I call him it, sorry. And then turned around and Gingy was crossing, and then Panda was outside with me. So we just hit up ice, and then Mojo was in Top Cat. And I mean, pretty sure we all entered a different doorway into Top Cat and killed him. So
that's last time when I back plat, and that was the game. Just a play call, like. Oof.
The thing that sucks
Crazy.
for Mojo is he doesn't play this game like he played Modern Warfare. So like he wasn't really calling out either because he doesn't know call outs. He didn't even know what to put or what guns to use. He didn't know what attachments to put on. But I mean,
he was still nasty.
I say he just has natural talent that like
ridiculous.
Yeah. Dude, he was disgusting at MW. It was insane.
Yeah, that he dropped about 50 to 60 kills every hard point in Modern Warfare. It didn't matter. Even if we got absolutely demolished, he was dropping like 50 kills. Search easily carrying. Dom.
He was a tough kill on the map. Like
Leo, I'd say the biggest round of that map 5 was like the round 11 was obviously big or whatever, but we won I don't know if you even realize, we won a 2v4 on the B bomb site. Like that was insane. Like you killed someone mid. I killed Momo on bomb, and then ego chowed the shit out of Shank on the right side tank, and then Ginzy I think, and then we were both team shooting Shank last second on the bomb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a crazy.
Where you couldn't kill me. Yeah, I was just like
I was getting
the bomb.
That and like I was getting no aim assist. So like my gun, I was just like shooting the bomb nonstop. I was like, oh shit. Then I heard someone shooting me from the left, so I tried sliding real quick to try and get you. And again, I just couldn't do shit.
We 2v4'd that with like 25 seconds left.
Dude, there was I think like the round after that, or maybe 2 rounds after that, Mojo was sitting like big door corner, and literally as he turned, you see Leo come in on bomb, and we were like to your right, and he like kept looking. We were like Mojo to your right, and he turns, and TK's standing there, Leo's on bomb.
Yeah,
we didn't.
I was gonna say, bomb side. I thought so. From my perspective, because I wasn't on Mojo's perspective, and I was like in free cam. Because I would start the round to see your guys' breaks and stuff. Not gonna lie, Steve, your team did the same exact thing
every time.
For like the first 4 rounds, like same lanes. Everybody would do the same thing. Everybody would sit and wait and try and get a pick. But that round, Mojo was in that. What is that? Is that P5?
That's
in that
P3.
first P3. I don't play this game enough. But I thought Mojo waited for both of them to come in before he started shooting them. Yeah. He didn't even see you guys, on the kill cam. And he just dumb luck, like COD timing 100%.
His FOV slider is like on 80 or 60 or something. Like it's like a normal setting. So like he didn't even see it.
I thought he just had phenomenal trigger discipline. I watched the kill cam.
That's what I thought too.
And then there's a portion where like TK and Revamp were in like Top Cat. And they were both, I guess, staring at each other and didn't even know it.
Yeah, bro. Like, I was sitting there. It was like, he must have, I mean, once again, COD timing, right? Like, I came out and looked ice on back plat. And then I'm just standing at the doorway. Like, I'm just standing at the doorway looking at Cat, like, not paying attention, like, just standing there waiting for someone to cross, waiting for a call out. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to inch a little closer and just play a corner in here. And I look to my left, and he's laying down. And I'm like, but I didn't shoot him. Like, I just sat there and stared at him. He stared at me. I'm like, and then, like, I'm thinking, like, yo, is the game glitched? Like, is this someone on my team? Then he shoots me and kills me. And I was literally on the mic, was like, yo, what the hell just happened here? So, that was insane. That was like 20 seconds long of us just staring at So
I was getting so frustrated. I literally, every single gunfight I got in was with Cham, and I can't kill Cham, like, ever.
We were dying second. We were dying second series. And it was so funny.
I was
Second
losing
series
it.
was
I
fun.
was losing. I couldn't kill Revamp on the second series, and I couldn't kill Cham, and they were both on the same team, and I lost it.
You don't realize how much he's doing until you're playing against him.
Yeah.
Like, that second match, I knew, too, because, like, his character, obviously, like, TK and Cham are the same, like, they have, like, the same character model, whatever. But, like, yeah, he has, like, this weird, like, outfit on, so I know when it's him. And, like, I'm getting, like, cross-mapped with the 74U, and I'm just like, oh, my God. And this
It's so hard.
Then the bullets are purple, so then on top of the fact that they're hitting you, like, I'm just like, I can't fucking see shit. And...
Pasty was doing that too, bro, with the purple bullets. I swear to God, they kill faster, bro. I'm taking kill this side.
I know.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that was really fun. I would do that again. I'd love to do that again, actually. Like, we need to set that up.
Yeah.
We'll do it in a couple weeks after I get this one put together, because...
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, we can just do it for fun. We don't even have to record it.
I was gonna say, yeah, we don't even need to record.
Dude, I'd love for us to do, like, I know hard, like, obviously Respawn's really fun, but, like, just do, like, literally a 5-map S&D 8's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Strategy.
Putting me through the blender.
So
maybe we'll do like we can even do like a 3's or a 2's like tournament, like instant tourney. Yeah.
Ginzy,
like on a weekend.
We're actually talking about doing a gunfight tournament, but gunfight's not in custom games, so.
That's frustrating.
Yeah.
Cam, you were gonna say something?
Were we talking about the next series, or are we going into? What are we doing?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, so the next series, the teams were Pasty, Shank, Ginzy, and I. And then on the other team, TK. You know, TK's a little older, so he's got about one series in him, and then
I went to bed, though.
He's got to go.
That's
and
why
then
his
it was,
back was hurting.
Right.
From carrying everyone last.
Yeah, literally. And then it was Revamp, Chammy,
Jacob,
who else?
Panda.
Me and Panda.
Yeah, Jacob and Panda. Yeah.
Jay-Z, yeah. Dude
Yes,
was
sir.
beaming with the AR.
Yeah, this,
You know
this
it,
man
dude.
was like, I haven't played in forever. I'm gonna be ass. Literally was melting me.
I was snapping, bro. I was feeling good.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
gonna
on
lie,
the-
I got some up close. I was using the AK, like I was using a sub that last series, and I was getting up close, and I was shitting on some of the ARs, and I was like, oh my God, I should run an AK more.
It's hard with an AK. It's hard when you're up close.
It's unbelievable how much running an AR.
Bro, ARs, like, I remember Cham, like, I went through, like, a 2-week stint when I was only using an AR. Like,
The
those
AK
guns,
was the
the ARs
only
in this gun, or the ARs in this game, like, the AK obviously is G8, and that gun's ridiculous. Bro, if you put the right stuff on the Krig, and you
The
can
Krig
get your
is
centering
disgusting.
down, bro, that
Oh
gun's
my God.
After
Like,
the
that
second round of the control, I was like, someone tell me what people are using on a Krig, because I don't get it. And there were 4 stacking Krigs. Like, it wasn't like someone was using like a fucking AK. It was 4 Krigs. I was like, this is ridiculous. I can't do anything.
Yeah,
And, like,
whoever was fucking clowning my 74U class before that series, it's not a joke anymore, is it?
I started using no stock, no cap.
Yeah, bro. Your KGB skeletons. No stock survivor.
Andrew's class.
Oh man.
So kind of,
That was fun.
kind of on the COD topic. Next year, Sledgehammer Games is apparently back now into the scene. So there's been a lot of rumors on like what next game is supposed to be.
AW2.
So I've been seeing a lot of AW2. I've heard World War III. I think if they do that, they're gonna go down a very bad path.
Yeah.
I mean, as much
You think
as
so?
I don't think that game was as hype as everyone thinks, in my opinion.
Excuse me.
AW.
No, World War II.
Oh, yeah.
So from somebody who's played every single COD that has ever come
Fair
out,
enough.
I think the worst games have been that and IW, and I get IW like I don't know. Everyone loved
I
watching.
think IW is the worst
I
game
think it
ever.
was fun to watch, but it
Infinite
was
Warfare was
from
horrible.
to play. It was
It's
terrible.
terrible.
Probably those are probably my two least favorite Call. Like I'll play the very first Call of Duty to ever come out before I play these two.
Because
AW and IW or World War II and IW.
World War II and IW.
Infinite Warfare came after Advanced Warfare,
Black
right?
Ops
Yeah.
3.
Oh, Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think at that point,
AW
it
was
was like kind
before.
of burnt out on like that type of like
So-
genre of COD.
You had AW that had like the absolute most insane
Craziest.
movement I've ever seen
Yeah.
in my life.
Yeah, this is what AW did to my first scuff. I actually hammered it so hard it broke my paddle. So
I think Black Ops 3 definitely fine-tuned it and made it into what like it
Yeah.
definitely should have been. And I think because IW followed the same path, they went off the same thing, and then like their game just was not that good.
Yeah.
I think that's why. I mean, it got a lot of hate.
It was just
But-
it was just too much. I'm actually
gunplay.
if it's okay, so what if it's like World War 3 but it has like BO3 type movement, like or Infinite Warfare type movement? Like, would you rather have Infinite Warfare type movement for like World War 3, or would you rather have Advanced Warfare movement for AW2?
If it's Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare were like the same, so I would take
Yeah.
that over Advanced Warfare. But I mean, I feel like if you're going Advanced Warfare, I mean, I feel like
You have to.
Yeah, you got to go with the kind of
Yeah.
maybe not to that
just-
that extent, but
Yeah.
I just loved AW and Black Ops. Yeah, and Black Ops 3. I just think that adding that verticality to COD made it so fun to watch, and like there's so many more dynamics with like snipe spots and like I
Yeah.
think bring back uplink, bro.
Uplink,
Uplink
yeah.
was the
Oh,
best
dude.
best third game mode of all time.
Agreed.
Just like watching the old freaking Optic Dynasty on comeback uplink and like some of my favorite games to watch.
I
So
think
I'm
if this game didn't do Control, I think if they brought back Blitz, I would have been happy.
yeah,
Yeah. Blitz was in Ghost, right?
Ghosts,
Yep.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that game. That was a good game.
I'm probably gonna. I might retire after this game, bro. To be
Yeah?
honest.
I don't blame you.
It depends. Depends where the SynSlammers is, and if we're still vibey at the end of this, and we can go into next year and just have fun like this, and there's no reason not to. But bro, I'm old, so we'll see. We'll see.
Any other type of Call of Duty related topics you want to go into?
League play's coming out soon.
League plays.
League
Think that'll be fun. It'll be fun to get back into that.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
we might make a video on that. We might.
Yeah,
Go
I
into
think
some.
that's gonna be fun, just kind of for us in general too, because like for people like me and like Jacob and Leo, people who like are retired and just kind of want to kick back and still compete, but not in like that league that we played in. I think
that we got had.
You know what would be cool with League Play? I don't think they'll do it, but like you can have your team, you get ranked individually, but you have your team rank.
Yes,
Like
That'd
you
be
have
I would
like
like
a
that.
team rank.
Oh my
actually
gosh.
pretty cool.
That would be a lot of
cool.
fun.
We'd be
That'd be
grinding
really cool.
that.
Yeah,
Woo.
instead of
yeah.
doing GBs, but I'm sure GBs will still be a
See,
thing.
Like if they
Mhm.
did that though, I think that would take away from GBs at that point.
Yeah, it
Other-
would.
But I
Well,
mean,
GB's
I think that would still be cool to have that implemented into COD, because then like
Yeah.
obviously we would make the Indiana Syndicate team, and then you guys would make the SynSlammers
or whatever. SynSlammers, yeah.
Yeah.
But like just to see like how your team matches up, and like I think it's cool too, because like you have the chance to play Optic as like GBs or whatever. You don't really kind of have that opportunity, but like if you got to that high enough level, you could play like, because pro teams are going to be
Team rank
grinding
level.
it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Jacob, your screen got kind of darker.
Yeah, I know, because my light that's above me was shining right in my eyes, and I'm dying over here. My eyes are straining.
So kind of just to round things off, what is it? Semi-finals in football coming up, right?
That
Yeah,
AFC and NFC
That's,
turn
yeah.
this tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah,
playing?
tomorrow night.
I don't watch football. For everyone watching, I'm not that. I'm not into it like that. I do our fantasy
Go.
league, and that's about it.
I hope
Yeah,
Rodgers
Chief-
wins, bro.
Chiefs are playing the Bills. Green Bay is playing Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
And I mean, this is your guys' topic, because I don't.
Dude, I like
0.4.
Rodgers all the way.
Yeah.
I think Green Bay's gross, man. I think they're really good. But I also think it's gonna be really hard to beat Pat Mahomes and that Chiefs team. There's just so many weapons on that team, but I'd like to see Green Bay win.
Yeah, is
Yeah,
he
he got
playing?
cleared.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Everywhere I go, there's a Bills fan where I live. So I am a Steelers fan. I don't like the Bills at all. So I'm hoping the Chiefs win. And the Packers, I like the Packers. I want them.
Shout out to Gorilla. He's like the biggest Chiefs fan we know.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I was gonna put his profile picture up right now and just show.
The Honey Badger. He got the Honey Badger. Oh no, he's got the backup quarterback now.
God, Henny.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see Tom Brady go again.
He's won too much, man. Let that guy retire
You guys are
already.
haters.
He's washed.
You guys are.
He's the GOAT already. He's cemented himself as the GOAT.
Exactly.
That's
Why
all
would
he
you
is.
not want him to go to the NFC and win that? It's like the same as LeBron. Like, people don't want to see LeBron do good anymore for whatever reason. But when he's gone, basketball is going to take a huge hit. It's like when football, Brady leaves, they're going to be like, yo, who's the next Tom Brady? And like, there probably isn't going to be one.
Did Drew
So it's like-
actually retire? Like, he's actually done.
And that's the thing too. I mean, we're losing Breeze. Philip Rivers retired this year too.
Yes.
Did I lag
All
out?
those old quarterbacks.
No, you're good now.
You're good now.
but it's like those guys have been around for a long time, and it's gonna be weird seeing the next generation of talent take over here if the game changes. Because look at the new quarterbacks coming in, like Pat Mahomes. You got Lamar Jackson with a lot more mobility and that, and it's like the era of the pocket passer is up.
No,
Don't get me started on Trubisky, bro.
Big Ben
for
was
Deshaun Watson.
retiring.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy how like young we were, like watching these
It's insane, bro.
like goated quarterbacks, and then now
Facts.
it's like these newbies
Like,
coming in.
think back when like Brady beat the Panthers for a ring. How crazy
Yeah.
that? Like,
Yeah.
that's insane.
The only Super Bowl I actually remember, like, legit sitting down to watch was the Bears against the Colts in 2006.
Yeah, I cried when they lost.
When Devin Hester cribbed that first kickoff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, it's over.
Devin Hester was like that, bro.
Yeah, he was gross.
That's
He was
like,
so fun to
That's
watch.
the only time I actually remember watching football. Like, now, like, I'll watch the Super Bowl, but I really go upstairs just to eat all the food my mom made. I don't care about the game.
I like the commercials. Commercials are fun.
Yo,
I watch it
side
on
note.
YouTube.
All right.
I don't know if anybody else follows this, but if you do, who do you have in the fight tonight, McGregor or Poirier?
Ooh.
See, I only know McGregor. I don't know the other dudes.
Dude. McGregor looks like a fucking monster right now. Like, it is insane.
He looks crazy. That
It
dude's a
is
psychopath
insane,
too. So
I feel like McGregor's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
like a Tyson. Like, you know how they just had that Tyson against Roy Jones Jr. I can see McGregor coming back.
Oh, like when he's retired, like actually retired, like out of his prime.
Yeah.
Like doing some
and just coming
fight.
back and like,
Maybe for like a boxing match. Probably not like MMA or anything because it's so dangerous. But I could definitely see it.
Dude,
He
like,
pulls numbers. He pulls numbers. So.
I couldn't imagine going up to another grown ass man who's like a professional fighter at a press conference and go like to his face with all these cameras in there and just like literally look at him and be like, you know what it is in there. It's not. It's just business. It's not personal. I'm like, my God, dude. Like, these people could kill somebody. And he just walks straight up to him. He's like, it's just business, bro. No big deal.
I mean, I know, like, I've talked to Leo about this a little bit. Did anybody watch the Ryan Garcia Luke Campbell fight at all?
Yeah, that kid's gonna be next.
I saw it a little bit.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia is crazy. He's so fast.
I showed like a buddy at work like the shot to like win that match, and like the way like like in real time doesn't look like anything, but if you watch in slow mo, that man's fucking body.
Yeah, he took a shot.
Oh,
he took a shot.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, you can actually
so fast. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like,
you wouldn't even see it coming, and my ass would be knocked the F out on the floor.
Yeah, I don't think he should fight Tank though. I don't think he should fight him next. I don't think he's ready for that.
I think I definitely think he should take Devin Haney.
Get your bag first, bro.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, that fight right there alone is gonna be money. That one is gonna be crazy.
100%.
But yeah, why?
So make more money before you make the big one. Is what I'm saying.
Why do that when you could
build the hype up?
I think that's
marketing.
What it's gonna do.
Come on, brother.
I mean, that fight. I can't wait for that fight. That fight's gonna be insane.
Another thing too.
I actually just got into boxing like this summer, and I've been watching so much of it.
If you guys are on tonight at like 9 to midnight, I'll be watching the fight probably. So.
I said we're actually having like a little like fight night watch party in my garage apparently.
Oh really?
Apparently.
I'll be
Real thing too. If McGregor wins tonight, does Khabib come back and do they fight again?
No way, dude. Dude, I'm gonna say it right now, and like my buddies back home from like East Coast Gaming are like big into like UFC and stuff.
Shout out
like,
Zuby.
I don't think well Zuby is, but I don't think there's a person that can stand up with McGregor the whole fight. So it's like Khabib obviously is great at grappling and wrestling, but like I don't think anyone can just sit there and take shots from McGregor for 25 minutes.
Has McGregor lost? He's lost, right?
Yeah,
he lost to.
He lost by submission.
He lost by submission to Khabib, and to
Floyd Mayweather.
He lost by decision to.
Well, I don't count.
To
who's the other
Nate
guy?
Diaz, right?
Diaz, yeah, but then came back and
Nate Diaz. Is that who
he
it
came
was?
back and beat the shit out of him. Yeah.
Beat him.
Yeah, but
well,
yeah,
that's been the second episode of the InSyn Podcast. Thank you again, TK and Cham, for coming on. I'm sure sometime in the future we will have you guys on again, go over some more stuff, see how the SynSlammers are doing in GBs content wise and things like that. We'll go ahead and put their Twitters and Twitch channels and all that in the description below. But am I doing the outro? Yeah.
Yes, you are.
So go ahead, like and subscribe, guys. It is much appreciated. I think that last one actually did pretty good, surprisingly. I don't know how many people watched all the way through, but I think this is definitely.
Yeah, if you made it this far, you're a gem. Thank you.
But we will catch you guys next time. Peace out.
Shout out Pepe, Sylvia.
Shout out Pepe.
Shout out Zeus.